build a new life and then just create my circumstances. And South Korea had an opportunity, which even today has a great opportunity to come and teach English. And because of the and then the circumstances that if you work with them, you can create a pretty good life here in South Korea. So I had the choice between South Korea and China. I could have gone to China as a pilot, but because I had studied Taekwondo, I knew South Korean culture, and South Korea Seoul just seemed more exciting than wherever I would have been in China. So that brought me here. And I believe Asia
Fantastic.
is the new land of opportunity, but that's just my perspective. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. I want you to know that I love kimchi.
Oh, really?
Yes. Do you like kimchi?
It's yeah, it's good. Yeah, yeah, I got used to it. For me, the first 3 years it was still spicy, but now I'm
Uh,
finally starting to get used to it. It's
well, since
healthy
I was
food.
born in Hungary, I love spicy food, so that's
Oh, okay.
absolutely fantastic for me. And I still remember, let's see how it goes. 안녕하세요?
Yeah, that's close. Close enough. Yeah.
Close.
I would understand you.
Yeah, okay. So tell me a little bit about this culture fascinates me. So tell me a little bit about women in South Korea, because I remember
Uh,
when I was back there 10 years ago, or more than 10 years ago, things were things were very interesting. I was actually told, do not bring a female to the meeting because they will not listen to her.
uh,
So how has that changed? Has it changed?
it's changed a lot, and actually right now it's an interesting time to be in South Korea because, yeah, just in 10 years, Korean women have been allowed to work, and not just work, but have a career and live more independently and experience and explore new facets of their lives that they wouldn't have been able to otherwise. Um, so in other words, Korean women are given a lot more freedom nowadays, but it's still compared to the West, it's still very restrictive. But it's changing.
Mm,
So now I'm sure you
that's
could bring a Korean woman to a meeting if you were going to take her to one.
right. And they would actually let her speak and respond to her.
Uh, that's a good. I think it depends. Like, what kind of meeting would it be? Like a business meeting?
It would be a business meeting, yeah.
And is she like was she would just be your date or your girlfriend
No,
or just a
no.
friend
I
or?
I was going to bring my assistant, who happened to be a female at the
Oh,
time, and I was
oh,
told not
okay.
to.
Um, to be
Don't
quite frank, I'm
bother.
not sure. I don't think actually that I don't think she would have said anything, or she would have told you. But I don't think that the other people, like the person who told you, oh, don't bring her because no one will listen to her. That person, he wouldn't have said anything. But at the same time, she would have known not to say anything either. So in other words, it would be the same, but not so much in your face. They wouldn't have been so direct about it. They would have just kept their mouths quiet, and then you would eventually, because you come across as pretty smart. You would eventually figure out that okay, she's not supposed to talk, and they don't want her to talk.
Yeah, yeah, I would have figured it out. Okay, interesting. Um, I've saw a lot of beautiful South Korean women. I mean, they're
Yeah, no,
absolutely gorgeous.
I think that's why I
Absolutely
enjoy this place so much. Between us and your viewers, of course.
Yeah.
It makes
So
me stay here.
you're in the beehive. Are you concerned at all being so close to North Korea?
Well, the South actually, I think the way it is here is that the biggest fear that South Koreans have is that North Korea implodes and then South Korea has to clean up the mess. That's the biggest fear that they have here. So in other words, no, I'm not really concerned that North Korea will attack, because if they attack, then South Korea would just demolish them. But they don't want to because they'd have to clean up the mess. It's kind of South Korea views North Korea, and this is my opinion. They kind of view North Korea as like the brother who wasted his life and just didn't do much, and then the parents are asking them to take care of their messed up brother, and then they have to give resources and they have to like give them a place to stay, and they don't want to do that.
Mhm. Interesting. So in terms of the culture in North Korea, how different would you say people are there